My name is Rangasri Narayanamoorthy. I live at 1421 Octavia Street, and I am a resident of District A as well as a junior at Benjamin Franklin High School. I have not been compensated for coming to speak today. Many people here today have spoken on the damage this power plant will do not only to the New Orleans East community, but also to the environment. I know that there are a lot of people in the city who maybe don't live in the East or they don't believe in climate change, but one thing that I'm absolutely sure that every single person in here cares one little bit about is putting their hard-earned money to good use. Simply put, funding this power plant is a bad investment for New Orleans residents. Entergy says that they don't have the money to put into place things that they should already been putting into place. Well, we don't have the money to fund this power plant. New Orleans residents are already paying $8.64 per month per household to finance another USGA power plant. With the addition of the Entergy power plant, we would be paying another $5.84. That's almost $14.50 per household per month for the next 30 years. That adds up to over $2,400 over the course of 30 years. That is 6% of the median income of our residents. And that's just in power generation. That's not even for usage. New Orleans households are particularly ill-equipped to pad Entergy's bottom line. According to the Louisiana Association of United Way's report from 2014, 27% of our residents are living in poverty, and another 25% are living asset-limited, income-constrained, and employed. These people living under Alice are hardworking people who are living paycheck to paycheck, and Entergy is trying to justify these expenses by claiming that we need a natural gas power plant. In the 30 years that it's going to take us to pay off this plant, the money is going to an increasingly antiquated power plant that continues to punch holes in our ozone layers while scientific advancements develop reliable ways to harvest far less harmful sources of power. If this city is going to make a long-term investment in electrical power, it should be in the sustainable infrastructure of wind energy. It is logically smarter to bet on the academic capacity of the leading sustainability researchers in the world to develop a method of consistently harvesting sustainable energy from wind turbines than it is to bet on the capacity of big oil to miraculously discover an untapped natural gas resource that's going to sustain this planet for another century. Another obvious option would be an investment in solar energy. In 2016, Entergy built a solar power plant off of Chef Mentor Highway, where less than 14 acres of land can power 170 houses. This figure comes directly from James Charbonneau, Entergy's manager for technology and innovation. In November, Entergy Mississippi announced that they're going to build an emission-free solar plant in Mississippi for $138 million. That's almost $100 million less than New Orleans is going to pay for a natural gas power plant. According to Mr. Charbonneau's figure, this plant in Mississippi can generate enough power for over 16,000 houses. So I have to ask the City Council, why are we prepared to give Entergy almost $100 million more?
That's your time. Anybody giving her more time? All right.
30 seconds? Okay.
Who is that? Monique, that's the last 30 seconds I got left for Monique. So. She did? Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Just keep going. I'll calculate the time right here.
Almost $100 million more to build a less sustainable power plant. A solar or wind plant would still provide the city with much-needed jobs and high economic returns. It just doesn't make economic sense. The bottom line is that an investment in sustainable energy provides the same benefits as the proposed natural gas power plant with one major difference. The people of New Orleans who can't afford this power plant are not going to be paying Entergy to kill their earth.